This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great ways for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Scott. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And that is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Let's go now. Ready,
Back to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
49ers 46-yard line.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go. Set. Unlock line. 68.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
This drive begins with a run by Chooton. Into space. And he will score. Ashel Chooton. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
65. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Healing forward for maybe a yard. Ennis Rakestraw there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Let's go. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Press all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Durendo. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Gravity Lion.
Kittle is the man in motion. Run over center now with Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready,
Third and 2. Here we go.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check, Panther. Let's go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third and 6.
Now Barkley. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
That's good.
First and 10.
Reload. Ready?
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Ennis Rakestraw there to make the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They'll need to pick it up on third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Third and inches.
Here we go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
A gain of 9
I like that
yards.
call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's second and inches.
Hawk 70.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
On the jump.
Second and inches.
Ready.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Ready? Six.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on
And
down.
here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He's to the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Motion. Viking 18. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Trap 60. Let's go. Ready, right?
Now, faking the give. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. Hook.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A 54-yard attempt.
Udi's kick is good. And the 49ers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Come on, set. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the outside, he's got Smith.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Going up top. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I'm not sure how many guys grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a shot here deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Ready, break. Let's go now.
Pass caught by Hunter. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 26.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go, ladies.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. And uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with him, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Lights.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Back out is Brandon Aubrey at the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
And up, it's Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the stick.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, 49.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. Back 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down marker.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A gain of 9 yards.
Let's go
1st
now.
down, San Francisco.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
Back to the air one more time. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score again. Facial Tootin. Touchdown. 49ers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Down. 70 Lions. Ready.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And an Eagles first
Here
down.
we go. Here we go. Check out.
First and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, Devontae Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, break.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 8.
Come on. Go.
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
Get up. Ready.
And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready.
On the ground, here's Chiton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. Catch made right side by Thomas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Steady!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Open man, left side, he's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready,
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. A ball deep for the end zone. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right track. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Ready, ready. Like it.
That's complete to Watkins. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
They're pretty close.
Cowboy 80. Huh. Steady.
They'll run. It's 2. And a short pickup. Down inside the 10.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Steady. Steady.
Right back to Tipton. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive.
70.
Now facing 3rd and 3. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They continue their winning ways the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.